Good evening, 47. Your target is ts'ai, the highly influential Southeast Asian food critic. He is notorious for his sadistic attention to detail and relentless criticism of the smallest errors. The client is the partner of a Singaporean chef driven to suicide by the target's cruel response to a bottle of over-chilled ice water. We have learned that the target will be at the HITMAN Hotel in Bangkok, where he plans to review that hotel's award-winning cuisine. Complicating matters, the target has recently retained a private security team in response to his increasing notoriety. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck. Good evening, 47. Our on-site intelligence has confirmed that the target has arrived at the restaurant and that his security team has already swept the area. Good hunting.
I can barely bring myself to look at this. God, the reek, the filthy blend of shades. I'm quite faint. By the way, while my dining experience is being ruined...
I'm sorry, Mr. Wen?
And well, you should be. There is the most terribly acrid stench in the air. Tile cleaner or some such. Are you wearing cologne?
Well, my girlfriend's a perfumier, and she,
Stop it. Are you trying to kill me? Is this some sick joke? You know I am coming to visit your little establishment, and you decide, lovely, let me utterly cack all over it. Is that it?
I assure you, sir, I never thought
I can barely breathe, you beast. I shall have to recalibrate my entire experiential baseline. But don't you think for one moment that your little trick will work? Nobody fools Wen ts'ai. You shan't conceal this mediocre experience beneath the reek of tile cleaner. The juice has no life. How did you remove all the texture from this? What is this? Anyway, do I really have to repeat everything? No. I don't actually taste the food. I experience it. Don't you understand? It's vulgar to eat.
I see, sir, Mr. Wen.
If I only wanted to taste the food, I might as well have ordered takeout. That way, I might have spared myself the tacky decor.
Yes, sir.
I mean, what is this anyway? It looks like some horrid pastiche, some nasty little brothel. No, that would be an insult to nasty little brothels.
Does that mean I should remove the food?
My God, man. Is your ineptitude complete?
I'm not sure what you mean, Mr. Wen.
Oh, leave it. Believe me, if there was any way of judging the, and I use the term very lightly, merits of the cuisine without actually setting foot in this place, believe me, I would.
Yes, sir, Mr. Wen.
Hey, you, over here.
Yes, sir?
Show me to the kitchen. This will not be allowed to stand.
Again? Yes, maybe I should just call down and let him know you're coming?
Yes, again. Again! Take me there now.
Yes, sir, Mr. Wen. Follow me.
The kitchen should be a place of meditation, a place to commune with the divine. This place is an affront to the devil's posterior.
I am terribly sorry to interrupt, Chef Bernard, but may I introduce you to the famous...
Hey, what did I tell you about bringing people down here? This is a place of creation and contemplation. Can't work with all manner of amateurs wandering the place.
But this is the food critic Wen ts'ai, sir.
Yeah, of course, and I'm His Holiness. Now, get out of my kitchen, you hear me?
I am Wen ts'ai. So thrilled to make your acquaintance.
Jesus, Mr. Wen. Well, I'm not wearing my glasses today.
Oh, that would certainly explain it. Only a blind man could perpetrate such a travesty.
Yeah, I've heard about you. Now I see what they mean. If my incompetent staff had thought to let me know you were coming, I would have arranged a special presentation.
Oh, my dear Chef Bernard, I have seen more than enough already. Words cannot describe how I feel about your kitchen.
Yes. Perhaps you might care to experience my famous prawn soup?
No! I shall not be bought like some cheap travel blogger. I have standards. And you, Chef Bernard, are an offense to them all. I shall return to my table and await your next assault upon my senses.
What about spicy beef salad or some fresh insect nymphs from Nong Kai? No? That little shit. I hope he chokes on that little tie of his.
The contrast. These clams are... I shan't say what they look like, but suffice to say, I'd expect to see such things in Bangkok. Filth! So, would you call this restaurant a great restaurant, my friend?
Yes, sir, Mr. Wen.
Why?
It has 3 stars in that famous guide, sir.
That's your answer. Because your restaurant gets a favorable review in a guide written by some insufferable European, you think it's any good? Well, I'm sure you'd prefer to appeal to lower upper-middle-class holidaymakers who think that a mention in that rag is the sign of a good restaurant.
Well, most people seem to...
I am not most people, you blithering fool, and I tell you that for nothing. In my experience, restaurants that are so insecure that they need to boast about their reviews tend to have something to hide. Well, we're about to find out all your dirty little secrets.
I suppose so, sir.
And you claim this to be a pilaf. I call it an affront. An affront, I say. Lay bare your secrets. I will discover that you are hollow, that your recipes are rote, and your skills are nothing but pale imitation. This is beauty. I can feel it, my lord. A true experience at last. Consommé and sweetbreads? No, not at all. Only a hack must resort to such things. Oh, good heavens, no. No, no, no. 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 I cannot bear this a moment longer. I shall have some difficulty transforming this experience into the written word, but I shall do so. The world will know what manner of crimes are perpetrated here. I had not imagined such a thing could be. Not in a place like this, but it is. Ah, this is entirely what I expected, though perhaps slightly more scurrying insects, which I note are not from Nong Kai. This is entirely too easy. The shade, the contrast, the sheer presence of the thing. I cannot look upon it. I might perhaps taste this masterpiece? No, Wen, that is beneath you. No, beneath me. And to think that some barbarian might... eat this. No! It must be known! It shall be I. This is beauty. I can feel it, my lord. A true experience at last.
We need to focus. I need the next service ready in 2 minutes. Yes, sir. Okay, let's get in gear, people.
Target eliminated. The money has been wired to your account.
Looks bad. Need medical assistance immediately.